What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here with a Star Wars Vintage Collection review. We are looking at, from Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett. So let's get a look into the packaging and then the figures and his accessories. Alright, so here is Boba Fett in the packaging. He's on a card back with a little blister package right there. You got an image of him right here. The weird looking blast effect that doesn't seem to match up to what's going on. But anyway, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett, then you have Boba right there, and his accessories. A blaster and his rifle. Back of the box, you got your product shot. You got Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker from Crate. You got Chewbacca, Death Star Gunner, R2-D2, and Imperial Stormtrooper. And he is number 9 in this collection. Wow, number 9, really? When did he come out? Let's see. What's the date on this thing? My eyesight just sucks. Trying to find a date. Dang, man. Will not be available in all languages. Oh, here we go. 2018. Alright, so 2018. I got this guy for like $24 on Amazon. Oh, and there's the kind of logo down there. So let me get my blow dryer out and get this guy out of the packaging. Older the packaging, the easier it is to get the glue off. It's pretty good. This is pretty good. All right, now let's take a look at the figure. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging, and this is how he looked in Empire Strikes Back. I like this. I like the look of this one. Nice cloth goods cape. So we get a closer look of that face. Got the Mandalorian helmet that we all love and know. You got the dent up top there. Does this move up and down? No, that's not moving. Going down, you got the Wookiee hair right here. You got the battle damaged armor, all scratched up and scraped. Shoulder pads. Got a lot of nice details on him. Here's his belt with the pouches on it. Then going down, you can see his boots. Try to get this out the way. He's got a gun holster right behind his hip, behind his leg, really. Yeah, really cool looking. And this is where the jetpack will sit. So I'll take a look at the accessories now and see what he comes with. First thing is his blaster. Bring it down so you can see it. It's done like a rust, more of a brown color. Silver on one side and kind of brown on this side, but then you turn it over and got like a half silver, half brown barrel. I don't know if it's QC paint or what, but that's his gun. His sidearm, and then this is his rifle. Done in black. Some really good detail and some nice paint too. Black on brown with some silver. And the last thing is his backpack. Does this come off? No. It's got 3 points to plug in, which is nice. And it's got the same color as his armor. Let's get all this together onto him. And here he is all armed up with his weapons. Let's come back here and then the backpack. I think because of how it's connected, this thing just, I guess I'm gonna have to use a hot press or something to get it to bend over it. Let me try to fix that real quick. I mean, you lose a connection port, but you can do it like that. But the backpack still stays in, so that works. If you want to keep it, if you want to just don't want to, you want to keep it down and out. But yeah, really cool. I like the figure. Now let's do some comparisons with some other Mandalorians and some other Boba Fett's that I do have in my collection. Unfortunately, I don't have an original one from the early toy line, but I do have some from the Power of the Force. And I do have some other Mandos we could look at as well. Since these have an issue standing up, let's take this off just for right now. Well, we will show him off with other Mandos. Here he is with Shea Vizsla. Still think she's a really cool looking design for a bounty hunter. Here he is with the Mandalorian. Who wore it better? That's a tough one, because I do like them both. I like the silver on this one though. That's a tough one. Boba's the OG, so I might have to go with Boba Fett. Here he is with Bo-Katan. I like the. They sort of kind of have a size difference. She's very short compared to him, which is really nice as well. And here he is with Cobb Vanth. I think I said that right. You can see how the armor looks on him. Here he is an unmasked Cobb. This head fits better. I don't know, that helmet does not go in easily. Here he is with Power of the Force Jango Fett. Right? Yeah, I don't think this is the... I can't get this. So you can see he's in a pose, which wasn't the best thing. A lot of people aren't a fan of that either, but it is what it is. Here he is with Power of the Force Boba Fett, which is has better pose, not so dynamic, but you can still see the bent knee and arms and all that, but not a bad. This one wasn't really that bad. That's where the backpack goes. I have that one in the case still. But yeah, you can see how they look together. Power of the Force, Boba Fett. Alright, so that was my look at Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back from the Vintage Collection. He is actually number 9 in this toy line that came out in 2018. I got him off of Amazon for $24.99, believe it or not. I thought he'd be a lot more than that, but I jumped on the deal to pick him up because, again, the original trilogy is where it's at, for me anyway. So I want to try to get as many of them as possible in the vintage line. So we definitely picked him up. Really cool figure, nice, great likeness to Boba Fett, 100%. This is the one I like. The Book of Boba Fett looked like he didn't fit into the armor, like he was wearing a half top, and I didn't like the black on it. I wish they kept him like this. But anyway, it is what it is. Of course, great detailing, great articulation. Standing on his own, can't get him to stand, unfortunately. With or without the backpack being on, he couldn't stand. Great accessories, comes with a signature rifle, which is nice. I like how this gun is back behind his hip. Really cool figure. Definitely, if you could find him for a decent price, like I did, pick him up if you're a Star Wars fan, or if you're a Boba Fett fan. Definitely worth it. Alright, that's it for this video. I do hope you all enjoyed it.